What's going on, Atlanta Falcon football fans? This is your boy D.A. Boone with ATLSports. Coming to you today with a few of my favorite key targets for the Atlanta Falcons in the 2025 NFL Draft. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Right now, I'm at 40 subs, trying to get my subs up to 50 so I can start going live. Also, smash that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. And feel free to post any feedback in the comments of what I can do better. You know, it's all about bringing good content that the people can enjoy it, learn some things and, move forward from it, right? But getting right into it. James Pierce Jr. is my guy that I want the Atlanta Falcons to draft in the first round, right? Now, we didn't get to see Jalen Walker. We didn't get to see Michael Williams. But I believe both those guys could possibly be gone prior to the Atlanta Falcons drafting. But we got James Pierce Jr., man, two-time first-team All-SEC, had 10 sacks in 2023. I mean, this guy had 55 pressures in 2024, tied for second in the SEC. This guy can dip and turn. He can get around those big tackles, be a force off the edge. This guy's going to be hard for any tackle to block. I mean, this guy's going to be a matchup nightmare for most tackles in the National Football League. And if you pair this guy with the right guy on the opposite side, the sky's the limit. We can see here they're comparing his numbers to Brian Burns, who's been one of the better edge rushers in the league. You look at this list here, man. He's second behind Saquon Barkley, and then A.J. Brown third, Jalen Hurts fourth. Man, this guy is moved. This guy's an edge rusher, but he moves like a defensive back. You see how this guy can dip and turn. This is going to be key for this guy to have success in the National Football League, being able to get down low, bring that rip, and get around those tackles. Now, secondly, Jihaad Campbell, right? Now, I feel like it's disrespectful for this guy to be classified as a second-round linebacker, right? I don't understand who came up with that. I don't understand how that's possible. To me, this is the best linebacker in the country. Also, he's one of the best off-ball linebackers in the country, if not the best. Meaning that this guy makes a lot of plays. He's a sideline backer. You can also plug this guy on the edge, send him off the edge to rush the passer. He's very versatile. He had 11.5 tackles for loss in 2024, 5 sacks, which were both career highs. 2024 first-team All-SEC, led the country in many key stats. Like I said, you can see here, he's really quick, elusive. The guy is has a high football IQ, a high motor, and is very, 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 very versatile. He was very versatile for the Alabama Crimson Tide, which is going to be a big loss for those guys due to the fact that this guy is actually going to the National Football League. But like I said before, you need a guy that can go sideline to sideline. And if he drops to the second round, this should be the Atlanta Falcons second-round choice to fill in the edge rusher hole and to fill in that linebacker help that we need, right? So I would love to see Jihaad Campbell in Atlanta because the sky's the limit for this guy as well. And like I said, we're talking about improving our defense that we must do in order for these Atlanta Falcons to get back into the playoffs, right? So like I said, let's go James Pierce Jr. in round 1, Jihaad Campbell in round 2, and they're saying by the numbers, this guy's compared to the Fred Warner, right? And I can agree with those things, right? Third, I'll say talk about Shemar Stewart. Now, he's not really a big guy on my list due to the fact that he only had 4.5 career sacks in 3 years at Texas A&M. I mean, but we see here the guy had a 10'11" broad jump, which is phenomenal, 40-inch vertical. So this guy could be something special, right? They're saying by the numbers he compared to Myles Garrett. That's what I have on Shemar Stewart. But right now for the Atlanta Falcons, you have an opportunity to take a James Pierce Jr. or even a Jalen Walker or a Michael Williams and a Jihaad Campbell in the second round if he falls to the second round. This is an opportunity for the Falcons to make this thing right? We don't know what's going to happen in free agency. We don't know how it's going to go due to the cap situation. But for the Atlanta Falcons, you have two guys that can fall in your lap. Don't F it up.